Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Cookie Tribe, where we have our little Grammy being watched over by Snow, who stands guarding the wall-ly cliff that protects the Rosewater line, and we are carrying on right where we left off last time. So if you guys need a refresher, do look in the video description to find a link to our previous playlist, and be able to check out the nicheling rules and the wiki, which has so much information and will really help you if you have forgotten who's who or what's going on or what the rules are. But the unwritten rules of our nicheling societies as they continue to evolve are that little nichelings such as Grammy and her brother Gravy, who she doesn't even know of, cannot be admitted into, even though they are spotted, even though they both have spots, they cannot be admitted into the Rosewater Society because they have those derp snouts, and Rose the Second, the matriarch of the tribe, can't stand to look at them, so they must leave. They were not born into the tribe, but actually born from our wandering nicheling Cream, who did manage to take this wonderful, wonderful scorpion-tailed nicheling as a mate. I'm really hoping Rarimi, this wanderer, will hurry up and get down here so that we can possibly see more fun genes from her, but we'll have to see what happens. This is our little side dish, so don't fret the fact that they're not following the other rules. And let's carry on. So we left off kind of with a food issue, and that's beginning to become apparent to a lot of our nichelings. So James here is actually trying to do a little bit of hunting while he is also searching for more food resources for the Rosewaters to kind of stake out. And on the other side, Lordon was trying to do some hunting. James has had much better luck with it, but he's going to come over and work on this berry bush for a second and command Earl T to hurry up and clear all of, oops, there's a berry there, all of this grass out of the way so that they can hunt with more ease and so that they will be able to show off their spots better. Not that you have spots that are easy to see, of course, Earl T. Because he's a very washed out nicheling. Born when his mother passed away, they say that he is still mourning her passing to this day. And over here, we've got Princelle, who has kind of been trying to make eyes at Cinnamon, and Cinnamon's not really sure what she thinks of him, but, you know, she's at least keeping an eye on him as well. Oh, and we definitely need to get all these bunnels, so let's actually have Sugar Drop try to teach the kids how to do some bunnel hunting, and Coffee can try to flush the bunnel out too. No luck there. Alright. Ah, there's a bunnel! Come on, kids, get the bunnel! Defend the small trees! They would try to work together to make sure that the bunnels don't eat the trees, is what they're actually trying to do together now. Alright, you guys got it! Good job! Good apricot! Now, unlike the hunting for feasting that the Rosewaters want to do, the main cookie line believes in clearing the bunnels out of the way because they are trying to protect the small trees, which Macadamia, their current patriarch, believes is important because these small trees may represent Misa's small favor, just the way that the large trees represent her, her protection and her big favor, basically. So we're trying, oh, get away! Oh, go for it! Get it, banana! So we have been trying to defend the small trees, and look at all the food we have as a result. Nice! And Lala is actually now fully grown, but she still has 4 days before she's going to be the obvious matriarch of the tribe. And I think that she would not hesitate to find the perfect mate for herself. So I and G are her genes. And she would just pick whichever male smelled the best to be able to pass on I and J. So she's I and G, I and D, I and A. Oh boy, G and B. Dang it, even Gravy doesn't have the right genes. Oh my gosh. D and A. Dang it, Cyan! We need your genes. Get back over here. She might send out a dream, J and D, and call Tamarind to her side. Or J and G. Dang it. Yeah, she might call Tamarind to her side then, because Tamarind has the right genes, J and D, and yeah, he would have some healthy children, even though he may not look like much. Like, that would possibly shock, because Gravy doesn't G and B, yeah. That might possibly shock the cookie line, that she would choose, not in a bad way, not the way it would shock a Rosewater, but that she would go out of her way to choose a nicheling who is gray with gray spots. You can almost hardly see Misa's favor. But as a reborn goddess, I think Lala would tell everybody to stuff it. She knows what she's doing, thank you very much. And she would take Tamarind as a mate. So I think little Tamarind actually just had a dream that he should begin wandering this way, and Cyan shall point the direction. Cyan would be the one that I would have come back, but I need his genes to bring over to this side of the tribe, pretty sure. Yeah. Kokoria and Pinel will be able to have healthy children with him. Pinely even. So we want that. We want him over there for sure. J and D immunity. Yeah, we may have to start moving some of our nichelings around a little, but that's okay. Alright, so we're going to continue to defend our berry bushes. Banabri, can you smell any new ones? No, but I do smell a bunnel. And we'll continue to clear the grass out of the way so that we can keep the trees healthy. And then Almond will come over here and clear that away. Alright, Lala, you still have a few days before you can actually become matriarch. So she's gonna busy, even from a young age, gathering nesting material for her future children. And then we're gonna have Cinnamon just continue to kind of glower at Princelle. He's trying to make eyes at her because he's busy making eyes at himself in the river after all. And I think that's everybody. We're good. Everyone grows up. Oh, Bunnel! Bunnel, get it, Banana! Alright, Bunnel got this, or like the Banana got this Bunnel. We had a mole who might threaten the roots of our tree. That is unacceptable as well. In fact, can I get over here? Nice! And Sugar Drop even managed to get the mole over here. Coffee is probably pretty proud. I think that's his mom. There we go. We'll go ahead. Apricot's gonna gather up some food here. And Little Salt is going to come help. And Natal, we'll go ahead and repair that nest. He helped out with that. And then Natalie, I think, is going to be sent towards Cinnamon. Oh, Cinnamon! You were too busy paying attention to Princelle, and you let a Bunnel eat a little bit from the bush. Not good. But Nutella is going to be sent over to help Cinnamon with patrolling this area and making sure that all of the small trees are okay. And we'll actually send Messy, I and G immunity, huh? Getting pretty close on those genes. I could really use some new genes. I and G, D and A, Cyan. Guess what? And Messy will be told, because she is the only dark color nicheling in the entire main cookie line. She does see Raisin across the way, but the Rosewaters are so mean, and she's going to be told rumors of Cyan, a Rosewater dark nicheling who wandered into the forest. So Messy is going to go see what that's all about, but be snagged by her older sister Apricot to help clean up the area. I don't know if they're actually sisters, but they were pretty much raised as such. Alright, Macadamia is going to tend to the big trees and the small trees. There we go. And then Banabri, let's see, she's just going to clear this out of the way so we can see where we're going. There, now we're starting to get somewhere with the food. And we'll clear that away with little Almond. Defend the berry bushes! Defend them! Alright, there we go. Oh, we just unlocked a new gene! Yes! We have Claw! That's fantastic! The Confettis really want to be more aggressive, so that's good to have Claw now. And Princelle, you know, he's trying to make eyes at himself, but he is a little distracted by that lovely Cinnamon, so he might try to see what she's up to. Not to mention there's not really a lot of food to gather over here, unfortunately, and Lordon is probably getting a little more aggressive with the belief that, oh yes! Haha! He found one! He's getting a little bit more aggressive with his attempts for hunting. And Snow, Snow, get it, yes! And Snow will be told to send Grammy away. And Gravy is also going to pop away. Does he have any genes that we could potentially use? G and B immunity. I and G. A and D with Almond. G and B. A and D. I think Gravy, we might keep on this side then. So Gravy is going to be invited in because we do have room in the Cookie Tribe now that I could have sworn one of our nichelings passed away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then Gravy could come join us. He was kicked out of the Rose line, and he is a wanderer he was born a wanderer. So he and Grammy don't actually count towards any particular tribe right now. Which actually, if I have them join a tribe, that means they can't mate with anybody else. Maybe they should just be wanderers. Maybe Gravy has a little bit of a wandering bit in him, but he could possibly... Then he would be free to mate with any of the spotted nichelings because he's spotted. Is that too wiggly for my rules? I'm gonna have to think about that. Because then I could just always have a wanderer. But I mean... then I would always be above. I guess the number of nichelings I have isn't that important, to be completely honest. I'm just going to say that it isn't against my rules, because the only reason I'm saying 12 to 13 nichelings per tree is to try to keep the population under control so that we don't go much above, like 36 I think it would be. I don't want to go above like 36 nichelings, but you know what? Yeah, I think Gravy for now might be a wanderer, but I could actually see him being brought into the tribe for sure. But he's not a side dish wanderer because he's actually spotted. Sorry if that's a little confusing. Sometimes I just have to like sort out where I want my nichelings to be. I guess if they're gonna be mates, it's probably best that they're part of a cookie line. All right, I'm gonna give that a thought. It'll be some time before I have to worry about that. And speaking of mates and wanderers, Rarimi, get over here. Get up here. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Do we still have, we have like a couple days left with her. And Kikiro just got himself a new adoptive mother, basically. And Rarimi, let's have some babies with you, my dear. So she has heat body and female peacock tail recessive. That's so cool. She also has bad eyes and hemophilia and kind of weird fertility, but I want her to possibly pass on dots. I don't care what kind, just attempt to pass on some dots. And then I also want her to pass on normal eyesight. We don't have normal blood clotting unlocked. We're about to, because we're about to hit 10 generations. But yeah, I think just normal eyesight. There we go. And then let's see, are those two in love? Yay! All right, so they're working on having a baby and establishing some sort of side dish on this little island. So they're an example of what is, like, they're not related to any cookie line. And I feel like the other two would be. Like, Cream was a wanderer who didn't want to be related, and she could never join a cookie tribe. But I think if you're not going to join a cookie tribe, you can't fall in love. And I just really feel like Almond and Gravy might be meant for one another for some reason. And then Grammy is being told by Rose II to get out. So Grammy is going to go ahead. And where was I going to send her with her G and B immunity? I think I was going to send her like this direction, maybe? J and G, no. Shazak? J and G. Grammy? G and B. Who would take her in is the thing. Like, I feel like Gravy, Gravy I could see becoming friends with Almond, and they might make a good set, because Almond might just have like a very gentle heart, and they smell good to each other. And Grammy might be a wanderer, actually. I feel like she might actually end up being a wanderer. She's being told to get out, and the plans were to send her to the cookie line. But if the cookie line is full, oh, that's actually where the wanderers might really come in and be interesting. Is if they want to join. But yeah, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, hang on. Oh wait. Okay, 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So really, this is full already. And Banabri is about to pass, or Banana, and is about to pass away as the eldest. And then Gravy can join, and I think he would want to, and they would accept him even though he has bad spots. I guess that Lala would maybe be against that because she plans on having all these babies, but she would see the benefit of bringing in little Gravy. Like, she is concerned with fertility and babies, so she wouldn't turn away a little guy if they have room, but that would max us out over here again, and that would leave little Grammy with nowhere to go. Oh, I think that she is gonna be a wanderer, and I think that she actually always looks up to Snow, but he can't let himself be seen with her because, you know, he was supposed to chase her away. But we'll let her go ahead and feed her in secret and encourage her to go across to the island where she will find her father after all, and hopefully find a better future. So he was going to send her to the cookie line, but the roses won't take her in. And the main cookie line is actually full. They don't have enough tree to support more nichelings soon. Not if they're going to take in Gravy. And I don't think he really knows about the confettis. Yeah, I mean, she might end up joining the confettis. But yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm figuring out how to handle the wanderer component without making it just too weird. James, anything to hunt? Not really. Nothing to really gather either. So James is just going to clear this out and kind of call for some assistance because there's plenty to clear. I think Rose II might start thinking about children, but with who? All of these nichelings don't smell so good if you ask her. There's Prince Cell, Earl T, Lord On. They're possibilities, but clearly there must be a male out there who smells a bit better. Maybe Nutella? But it needs to be with like pale, almost pink spots. Maybe coffee? Actually, coffee is A and G. Aw, dang it. Yeah, see, we're gonna have to start being very, very careful over here. G and J. Oh! I think Rose II is actually going to come over to request a child with macadamia before he passes away. The two meeting of the tribes as a peace offering. There we go. I love where this is headed. Alright. Alright, we'll figure out what to do with the Wanderers. Speaking of which, get down here, Cyan. You are so overdue for showing up, buddy. Thank you. Cyan has finally arrived, and Kokoria and her sister. Pinely is a little young to think about these things, but Kokoria will jump over to see what the fuss is about and meet Cyan, who casually is able to go ahead and pluck a bundle just up and feed the family. Pinely is going to be like, I want to do that. Oh my gosh, there's so many bundles. All right, yeah, he's going to teach them how to hunt. And Chip actually isn't good at hunting, but he's good at helping his brother explore the area. So Cyan has finally arrived at the confettis. Shazak is excited because their little group seems to be getting a bit of stability, and that's just in time because Tamarind is going to be having these odd dreams that will pull him away from the confetti tree towards the main cookie tree in the center of the island quite soon. But alright guys, we've got a lot going on. I am in love with this. I love taking it at a bit of a slower pace with our role playing. We're getting some really amazing looking nichelings, and we have some fun side dishes to the side as well. So I hope you guys are enjoying, and if you are, do please consider subscribing to become part of our nicheling pantheon, and please leave a like for luck that we might get a really, really interesting child born from Rarimi here, because this could end up being a very fun side dish to add in some very, very important genes to our family tree. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.